Well, hello and welcome to Cereal at Midnight. My name is Heath, and in this episode, we are talking about the movie Pig, starring Nicolas Cage. Real talk, you guys, I've gotten so many messages from you. I'm not talking about comments on YouTube. I'm talking about emails, direct messages on social media. People have tagged me on Instagram. Have you seen Pig? What do you think about Pig? Are you going to review Pig? I can't recall the last movie that got so many requests or that more people asked me my thoughts about. So this review of Pig, I was going to write a review for this for CerealAtMidnite.com, but now it is a video review by demand because you demanded it. Speaking of video reviews and Nicolas Cage, you know, it wasn't that long ago that we were doing a segment during the summer called The Summer of Cage, in which Bree and I were watching lots of Nicolas Cage movies over the course of the summer. We did 2 of those. And summer got busy and summer ended. And here we are now. We need to talk about Nicolas Cage, but the summer of Cage is over. And I don't want to do like, well, now it's the autumn of Cage and it's the winter of Cage. It's the spring. I don't want to do that. So I am here to introduce to you our brand new perennial all year long Nicolas Cage segment. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I give to you...
Put the bunny back in the box. Nick Cage and the Age of Cage.
It's the Age of Cage. The person that sent this pillowcase, I'm going to leave them anonymous, but if you're watching this, thank you. I'll do that. Bree does this really well. Thank you very much for the pillowcase. It's perfect. I love it. Bree loves it as well. It is a perfect compliment. What if I just cuddled this the entire time we were talking? Maybe I will. The whole time we're talking about Pig. I got to rein this in a little bit, right? Because Pig is a very serious, very intense, dramatic, emotional movie. And he gives an incredible performance in Pig. Here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to talk about the movie without spoilers for as long as I can. And when we got to talk about some spoilers. I really like Pig. It is the filmmaker's debut film. He's done shorts. He's done some other stuff. But this is the first. I'm trying to find the director's name. Michael. This is my glasses. Michael Sarnowski. What an incredible debut. All right, I got to put this down. I got to put it in. I'll see you soon, Nick. It is such a... Now, see, here's the thing. It's a very subdued performance from Nicolas Cage. If you saw Willy's Wonderland, which I also reviewed and I championed, I really enjoyed Willy's Wonderland, not because it's a great movie, because I don't think that it is, but it's fun, and he's engaged. He seems to be enjoying what he's doing. That's the thing about Nicolas Cage, is he does not seem to take roles just to pay the bills. He takes things that he's interested in because he has the ability to do that. Here's the thing. Nicolas Cage, like, it's meme worthy, right? The introduction to this video, right? With the everything I put together. By the way, the audio comes from Dave in the Cave from funtowerradio.com. Austin DJ, the voice of Austin, as I like to say. It's fun to have fun with Nicolas Cage, and especially when he's giving these big Baroque performances that are completely over the top, where he's just chewing scenery left and right. But underneath all of that, there is a legitimately great actor that I feel like we don't see as much, and that's the actor that's in Pig. And the premise of the movie, I'll be vague with this because this is not a plot-based movie. This is a character-based movie. We can talk more about this in the spoiler segment. But premise of the movie is he is living in the wilderness with a pig. And he is a truffle hunter. The pig roots for the truffles. If you know anything about the culinary world, truffles are very valuable. And truffle hunting pigs, I guess, would be far more valuable because they are the source that leads to the money, right? So his pig is taken. And he has to go get his pig. It sounds like it's going to be a commentary on, or maybe even a riff on those Liam Neeson Taken movies, where, you know, really Liam Neeson revenge movies, where someone took his pig, gotta get my pig, where's my pig, bro? That's not the movie that this is. I was very surprised. I was not expecting the movie that I received, and upon the end of the film, I was just sitting there, and I was just kind of stunned, and in a beautiful way. And I just started to write. I took my iPad out and I started to type my notes because I had things that I wanted to get down before it left me. And I was very emotional. It really resonated with me. Some people are going to watch this movie and they're going to say it's very boring. No, it's boring. For you, it might be. You know, I love and I continue to champion The Green Knight, which is another movie that's in no hurry to get where it's going. It is literally about the journey, as is this movie. And people watch that. You know, I champion this movie and people watch it and they go, "No, bro, that's boring, dude. Boring movie, bro." We're all going to have different reactions. Probably my age, probably being touched by loss, because this is a film about loss, about grief. I think that all those things kind of touch into it. They play a factor in why I connected with it. So, you know, as with all movies, this is not for everybody. I will say that Pig is definitely not a crowd-pleasing movie. Even though it is certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, this is not a blockbuster movie. This is not made to tick audience appreciation scores. This feels like a very personal movie. So I'm going to stick around. I'm not done. I want to talk about this movie with spoilers, but if you don't want to have anything about this movie spoiled for you, I really liked it. It's not my favorite movie of the year, but it's certainly in the top 10. It might even be in the top 5. Time will tell how it resonates with me. So if you're on the fence about seeing Pig, see it. Always see something. Don't let someone talk you out of seeing it. Let someone talk you into seeing something, and never let someone talk you out of seeing something. Okay? Check it out. I think that you might be surprised. You might come away from it with more than you expected. I know I did. So we're going to move into spoilers. Guys, if you're leaving us, thank you very much. Take care. Let's talk about spoilers, guys. So, this is a movie, right? This is a movie about loss. This is a movie about death and about losing someone and not being able to move on. And I was not prepared for that. And just talking about it, I'm like, hold it together, man. This is a movie that traces the steps of grief, and every character is dealing with a loss. So Nicolas Cage is dealing with the loss of, we're spoilers, right? If you're watching this, hopefully you've seen the movie. He's lost his wife. The pig, it's not about the pig. The pig is just a symbol for what he is holding on to, for not willing to let things go. At the end of the movie, he says, something to the effect of, I'm paraphrasing here, but if I hadn't gone looking for her, she'd still be alive in my mind. Now he's talking about the pig, and he's also talking about his deceased wife. And he is confronted with the loss that he has felt. And at the end of the movie, he's able to go on to the next stage in a beautiful scene that is not in a hurry either. The character of Amir, who is helping him, he's lost his mother. His dad, who is kind of the bad guy of the movie, has lost his wife. Everyone has lost someone. This is a Greek tragedy, and I'm not reading into that. It is literally adapted from a Greek tragedy. I wrote it down. This is Orpheus and Eurydice. If you look at the beats of that Greek tragedy, they're all echoed in this. And it's not, again, there's a restaurant called Eurydice in the film. So it's not an accident. They're playing out these classic tragic motifs with wild man Nicolas Cage and a pig. This could have been a revenge movie, but it's not. This is something about, it's about humanity and kindness. And I kind of love that about it, because we're so angry right now in our society. For the last 4 or 5 years, we've been so angry. And Cage is angry in the movie. We're all angry in the movie, but he does not respond. He never throws a punch in the movie. He never hurts anyone. In fact, he takes on the pain. He takes the damage on himself. And the ultimate revenge, as it would be at the end of the movie, is an act of kindness. Again, some people are going to be like, well, it's boring. Everything in this movie is informing us about who Cage is. And it is pieced out through the course of the film. When we start, he's just a curmudgeon in the woods. But by the end of it, we realize that he was a great chef. He turned his back on the culinary world because it was meaningless. He also saw the inevitable death, right? The sinking of that part of Oregon that they're in. He believes it's all going to be underwater. So he has just become a recluse. but it's mostly about loss. We see who he's lost, and we can all relate to that, right? And I just love that it deals with those things in a sweet, thoughtful, healing kind of way. Even the way that the music at the end, again, spoilers. The movie ends as he's putting in a cassette of a song that his dead wife, had left for him. It was recorded for a birthday. A beautiful cover of a popular song that they just let breathe, and then the credits, it plays a little bit through the credits, and then the song ends, and we get just silence as the credits roll, and then the silence gives way to nature sounds, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I really responded to it. I was not expecting what I got out of it, but it was Cage doing something that, the back of the box says the best work Nicolas Cage has ever done. I don't know if that's true, but this is the man from Leaving Las Vegas. We tend to celebrate these, I'm wearing my Ghost Rider shirt too. We tend to celebrate these larger than life roles, but there's also a very thoughtful, committed actor who really gets it. He's from the Coppola family, right? So he's born into serious film studies. I don't know. It's not, I say it's not my favorite movie of the year, but thinking about it, I have such an emotional response to it. So, yeah. I don't even know what else to say, but it affected me in a really good way. It's got recipes, as I say. It's got there are two recipes prepared in the movie, and we get to see him out of character learning the recipes with like world-class chefs. It's cool. I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. I really enjoyed this movie. It touched me. I mean, it sounds silly and naive to say, but it did. It touched me. It was a very it got under the armor. And maybe it sounds like it did for a lot of you guys too. If this is to be believed, it's resonating with a lot of people. So that's my review for Pig. What did you guys think about it? We can continue the conversation in the comments below. Guys, thanks so much. Take care. Until next time, here's where to go and what to do.